Hello and welcome back to our study of Peninei Halacha, the teachings of Rav Eliezer Melamed Shlit. We begin a new week and a new topic along the lines of our previous topic of Ben Adam L'Chavero, but the next chapter is Hilchos Amiras Emes, the laws of speaking the truth. And as we all know, a very, very difficult topic for a lot of people, and during this month of Elul, I think it's highly appropriate. So let's get right to it. First chapter, Ma'alas ha'emes. Achas hamidos ha'yisodios biyoser, she'ala olam miskayim hi midas ha'emes. Based on the Mishnah in Perkei Avos in the first chapter in the 18th Mishnah, one of the basic, fundamental, foundational attributes on which the world stands or the world is sustained is the midah of truth. Hadrachos rabos muvos b'Torah b'yachas t'chov alomer emes l'srachek me'asheker. There are many mitzvos, guidances that we have in the Torah relating to the obligation that we have to speak the truth and distance ourselves from sheker, from falsehood. B'halachos habos na'asok b'nosei nechbad lozeh. In the coming halachos, we will get involved in this very heavy and very weighty matter. And he's going to use several examples, cases, as we've seen case studies, questions that the Rav has received, to show how much effort we have to put in to speak the truth. And also looking at some cases in halacha where it's actually permissible to change the truth a little bit. But let's first open with an explanation of the importance, the mila of speaking truth. Our standing in this world and the next world, we have to understand sort of our practical applications and where we apply ourselves in this world. The intellect, our ability to discern between different things, is the most important vessel that we have in the human arsenal, so to speak. And the better we understand this, the better we can advance ourselves in society. But the central problem that we have is that it's very, very difficult, it's deep, it's intertwined with so many different things. And there are so many deep ideas that perhaps the human intellect can't necessarily grasp. And therefore, everyone suffers from the fact that maybe we don't fully grasp the truth. There is a distinction, or perhaps a huge gap, between what we know about things and things the way, according to they really are, real emes. And since we can't see every aspect of every matter in front of us, so therefore we have sometimes a contradictory appearance, or we have a dispute, a dichotomy between what seems to be good in our eyes, what seems to be helpful or purposeful, versus what is truly just. And the more that we could see really what's going on, and therefore that distinction, or that discrepancy between what we see or what we perceive to be good versus what really is good and true, will be minimized, it'll be mitigated. It will be better for our lives. So the real examination, the digging down, what we have to do to get to the truth, is to reconcile between understanding, speech, and what's really going on. So the one who really knows the rightful truth, the true and just way, is, of course, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. L'chein Amar Chazal, the Gemara in Shabbos says, Chosamo shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu emes, the seal of God is truth. Chosem esi habitui yichidi biyoser shel HaChosem, u'me'achar she'HaKadosh Baruch Hu yodea sametzius b'tzuras muchletes, l'chein HaChosem shelo ba'olam hu emes. Hashem is the one that truly knows what's going on. He understands every aspect, every facet. And since Hashem knows in an absolute fashion what is true, therefore his sign, his seal, his signature is emes, is truth. And the more truth that we encounter, and the more that we involve ourselves in, and the more truth we seek, the more truth we attain and achieve and work towards, the closer we get to this attribute of God. And then we could really understand what's happening in the world. And the closer we get to this godly aspect, closer to understanding the world, then we will elevate ourselves even further. And this is what we are reading now in the Parshiyos and Devarim when it says, to walk in the ways of God. Part of walking in the ways of God is the pursuit of peace. So it's a very weighty, lofty introduction, but we're going to see in practical matters what it means to have true emes. So I thank you all for joining us this morning, and as we begin a new week, a new topic, and God willing, we'll continue along these lines tomorrow. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time as we study Peninei Halacha, the teachers of Rav Eliezer Melamed Shlit.